Hello everyone. I'd like to welcome you to the walkthrough video for the Dice Tower application for webOS. In this video, I'll be walking you through the various features of the application to try and help you determine if it's something you'd want to drop a buck on or not. So the Dice Tower is basically a simple dice rolling program. You'll notice on the main screen here you have 3 different buttons you can tap. If you tap the first one, the quick roll screen button, it'll take you to a screen where you've got 8 different dice rolls that are fairly common and I think people would use most often. So 6-sided dice, 20-sided dice, 100-sided dice, coin flip. You just tap the button, it rolls the dice, shows you what you did. The second option, and really the heart of the application, is the ability to create custom dice rolls. So if you tap this, you'll come to a list of all the dice rolls that are in the system, including the ones that are predefined. So for instance, 10-sided dice, 100-sided dice, those come with it, you don't have to spend any time making those. We let you make 3 different types of dice rolls here. A simple roll, which is dice with numbers on it. You give it a name, that's what appears on the button, description, something to help you remember what you're doing, and a category for helping to organize things. You tell it the number of sides on the dice, the number of dice it'll be rolling, and any bonus or penalty you might have. So if you're playing D&D, you can add a strength bonus or whatever bonus or penalty you may want to add in there. And then you can add these things called result tags. And these are pretty cool. This is a way to add in lookup tables, basically. So let me show you what I did for Battletech. In Battletech, you roll 2 6-sided dice to determine where you hit with various weapons. So I've set this up so it rolls 2 6-sided dice, no bonus or penalty. And then I've coded in this lookup table. So if you roll a 2, it hits the center torso. If you roll a 3 or a 4, it hits the right arm. A 5, it hits the right leg, etc. When you roll this dice, it'll show you any tags you hit when you rolled. So I rolled a 6, that's the right torso. So this avoids me having to have a little sheet of paper next to me when I play Battletech. Quite handy, I think. And that's the simple roll. The enumeration roll is a very bad name. But what that is that's basically anything without numbers on it. So like a coin flip here. Same thing, you give it a name, a description, category, and then you tell it what possible choices it has to choose from. So in a coin flip, it's head or tails. You could also use this to create a dice with like hit locations on it, or different monsters you may want to encounter, or perhaps even some number of restaurants you want it to pick for you because you're particularly indecisive. Stuff like that. The final type of roll is a dice pool roll. And if you play things like Shadowrun, this will be of interest to you, because this actually lets you roll dice pools. What a dice pool is, got the same common stuff up here, but it lets you roll a certain number of dice of the same type, so in this case 6-sided dice, and rolling 6 of them. And any that come up 5 or more are successes, and how well you do is determined by the number of successes you get. So it'll show you, I got 2 successes, it'll show you all the different results, which your target number was, and the total, in case that matters. And again, if you play Shadowrun or anything like that, I think this would be useful for you. There's one more feature in the application, and that's these custom roll screens. So if you remember, the quick roll screen had these 8 dice on here that I thought people used pretty often. The quick roll screen allows you to define as many of these as you want. So I've defined one for Battletech, for instance. So for Battletech, you give it a name, a description, and then you assign as 1 to 8 different dice rolls that you want to appear on the screen. So if I roll this right here, you'll notice I have 6 different dice on here that I think I'll use for Battletech, and you can roll them, it appears in the list. And this allows you to just stay on this one screen throughout your entire game without having to move around. Pretty convenient. And that's basically the Dice Tower. You can create as many of these custom roll screens as you want. I only have one right now, but feel free to make as many as you'd like, and as many dice rolls as you'd like. Nothing's stopping you until you use up all the space on your device. If you have any further questions, you can go and visit the website, etistudios.com. If you have any comments or new features or anything else, I'm very open to those. I want to make this the best dice rolling program out there. And thank you for your time.